Spell It, the Guyana Learning Channel's first ever National Spelling Bee competition. A show in which brilliant spellers from schools across Guyana will compete against each other to become the first ever Spell It champion. It is part of our mandate at the Guyana Learning Channel to provide quality educational content for students across this beautiful country through fun and interactive shows and competitions like this one. With this in mind, we have traveled throughout the length and breadth of Guyana, auditioning students from various schools and all walks of life, putting their phonetic abilities to the test to see if they have what it takes to walk away as the first ever Spell It champion. With over 200 contestants qualifying, it is time to begin the competition. Here's what you can expect from our Spell It competition. We begin with our regional competition. Here, students will go head-to-head through 5 grueling rounds, where their recollection and phonetic abilities will be put to the test. The contestants who emerge victorious will then have a chance to represent their region at the grand finale. Once the regionals have been completed and representatives identified, we move on to the second half of the competition, the grand finale. At the grand finale, students from various regions will compete against each other on one of Guyana's largest stages. Only one contestant will emerge the winner. Here are the rules of the competition. 1. Once called upon by the host via their contestant number, the contestant will take their position at the podium. 2. The word will then be shared by the judges. 3. When a word is shared, the judges will share the word, its pronunciation, then the word once more. Number 4. After the word is shared, the timer begins and the contestant has up to 5 seconds to begin spelling or request the word be repeated, its definition, or for it to be used in a sentence. 5. Once a request is granted, the contestant has a maximum of 5 seconds to begin spelling the word. A student can request for the word and its pronunciation to be repeated a total of 3 times. A student can also request a definition of the word once. Also, the student can request that the word be used in a sentence once. Number 6. The contestant must repeat the word before they begin spelling. 7. Once the contestant begins to spell the word, they have a total of 15 seconds to complete spelling the word. Failure to do so will result in an elimination. 8. The judges will then indicate whether the contestant has spelled the word correctly or incorrectly and provide the correct spelling if necessary. Number 9. If a contestant does not spell the supplied word correctly, they are eliminated. 10. If eliminated, the contestant will then leave the podium and be led off by the stage manager. 11. If the contestant spells the word correctly, they will leave the podium and return to their designated numbered seat and await the next round or word. Number 12. There will be a total of 5 rounds. Number 13. Students will be given words until they are eliminated or the maximum of 5 rounds is completed. Number 14. On round 5, if a contestant does not spell their respective word correctly, they can avoid elimination by participating in a spell-off. The contestant will be given 3 words consecutively. If the contestant spells each of the words correctly, they will not be eliminated. And finally, all students that are not eliminated at the end of the 5 rounds will advance to the finals. So there you have it, the rules of our Spell It competition. So let's meet our first contestant. Our first contestant is none other than Azam Ishwak. Put your hands together for him. I'm sorry. Our next contestant is Amara Rashid. Amara, sorry. Put your hands together for her. All right. Then we have Shermaya Booker. She is our third contestant. And our fourth and final contestant is none other than Kemraj Singh. Put your hands together for him. Now that you've met your contestants, it is time to meet our judges. So our judges for today's competition are none other than Ms. Ramona Luti. Now, she is a content coordinator at the Guyana Learning Channel. So everything you see on TV, she is responsible for it being put there. And next up, we have Jonathan Jacobus. He is our executive producer. Now, he is one of the great minds behind a lot of the content that you see on the Guyana Learning Channel as well. So those are our judges. So we're calling contestant number 1 to the microphone. Put your hands together as he makes his way to the microphone.
All right. Your word is charcoal. Charcoal. Charcoal.
Charcoal. CHARCOAL.
That is correct. Put your hands together for him. Calling contestant number 2.
Your word is conversation. Conversation. Conversation.
Conversation. CONVERSATION. Conversation.
That is correct. Contestant number 3.
Your word is vindicate. Vindicate. Vindicate.
Vindicate. VINDICATE.
Great job. And finally, contestant number 4.
Your word is emancipation. Emancipation. Emancipation.
Emancipation. EMANCIPATION. Emancipation.
That is correct. Put your hands together for them. Now that would have brought us to the end of our first round of competition. We're going to head straight into round number 2. So, contestant number 1, can you make your way to the microphone, please?
Your word is vegetarian. Vegetarian. Vegetarian.
Vegetarian. VEGETERIAN.
All right, so going forward from round number 2, contestants will have an opportunity to stay in the competition. Now, going forward, contestants will have what we call a lifeline. Now, a lifeline is a second shot at staying in the competition. So, if you get your word incorrect, your lifeline will automatically kick in, and the judges will give you a new word. All right? Now, once your lifeline is used, it cannot be used again. So, this is one chance you get to stay in the competition. So, we're encouraging our participants and our contestants to listen carefully to your words before you begin spelling. Contestant, are you ready for your lifeline word? Awesome.
Okay, you were very close with vegetarian just now. Vegetarian is spelled VEGETARIAN. Vegetarian. Very good try. We will now give you your lifeline word.
Your word is composite. Composite. Composite.
Composite. COMPOSITE.
That is correct. Calling contestant number 2.
Your word is ammunition. Ammunition. Ammunition.
Ammunition. AMUNITION.
I'm sorry, that's very close. Ammunition is spelled with 2 M's. AMMUNITION. That's a very good try. You will now be given your lifeline word.
Your word is secretariat. Secretariat. Secretariat.
Secretariat. SECRETARIAT. Secretariat.
That is correct. Contestant number 3, you're up.
Your word is congestion. Congestion. Congestion.
Congestion. Congetion.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. Congestion is spelled congestion. Congestion. You'll now be given your lifeline word.
Your lifeline word is persistence. Persistence. Persistence.
Persistence. Persistence.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is Persistence. Thank you.
Thank you for participating. Put your hands together for her. Calling contestant number 4.
Your word is bouquet. Bouquet. Bouquet.
Bouquet. Bouquet. Bouquet.
That is correct. Great job, contestants. We're going to move straight into round number 3. So, contestant number 1, take your place at the microphone.
Your word is disoriented. Disoriented. Disoriented.
Disoriented. Disoriented.
Kindly respell that fluently.
Disoriented.
That is correct. Moving on to contestant number 2.
Your word is segregation. Segregation. Segregation.
Segregation. Segregation. Segregation.
That is correct. Contestant number 4.
Your word is guarantee. Guarantee. Guarantee.
Guarantee. Guarentee. Guarantee.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is Guarantee. You'll now be giving your lifeline word.
Your lifeline word is introduction. Introduction. Introduction.
Introduction. Introduction. Introduction.
That is correct. And the contestants have survived round number 3. Now we're going to head straight into round number 4. Contestant number 1, make your way to the microphone.
Your word is association. Association. Association.
Association. Association.
I'm sorry, association is spelled Association. Thank you.
Thank you for participating. Calling contestant number 2 to the microphone.
Your word is precipitate. Precipitate. Precipitate.
Precipitate. Precipitate. Precipitate. No, can I spell it back, please?
Sure, you can start over.
Precipitate. Precipitate. Precipitate.
That is correct. Contestant number 4.
Your word is indentation. Indentation. Indentation.
Indentation. Indentation. Indentation.
That is correct. Congratulations. Our 2 contestants will move on to round number 5. Now here's what's going to happen in round number 5. As I would have mentioned when I was going through the rules of the competition, if you get your word incorrect in round number 5, you will head straight into the spell off. That is where the judges will give you 3 words consecutively, and you need all 3 of these words correct in order to move on to the grand finale. All right? So, can we have contestant number 2?
Your word is hypnotize. Hypnotize. Hypnotize.
Hypnotize. HYPNOTISE. Hypnotize.
That is correct. Contestant number 4, you're up.
Your word is defamation. Defamation. Defamation.
Defamation. DEFAMATION. Defamation.
That is correct. So congratulations to contestant number 2 and contestant number 4. They will go on to represent region number 5 at the grand finale of our Spell It competition. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your finalists. Now that we've reached the end of this episode of our regional competition, we're one step closer to the grand finale of the National Spell It competition. Join us in the next episode as we visit a new location where even more contestants will compete for the honor of representing their region. Who do you think will be our first ever Spell It champion? Stay tuned to find out.